now that 13, going on 30 has turned 20, past the razzles. The coming-of-age movie seems to attract a new audience each year, one that likes it just a little bit more than the previous. The Jennifer Garner film is really more successful than ever, and her striped Versace mini dress from the Thriller dance scene is still one of the most imitated Halloween costumes and sought-after looks in film history. The costume designer for the movie, Susie DeSanto, tells people that she never imagined the outfit would become so legendary, and that it is now presumably lost forever as 13, going on 30 celebrates its 20th anniversary on April 23. The actual Versace outfit is indeed missing. Regarding her choice of clothing for the moment, she tells people that it wasn't really premeditated. She claims that because she and her crew needed to choose the outfit for that part quickly, they chose this Versace one. After being transported from her 13-year-old life, Jenna is celebrating her first major party as a 30-year-old magazine editor, and DeSanto needed something that felt like a teenager but was also expensive enough to support an adult salary. Regarding the Versace garment's rise in popularity over the previous 20 years, she claims that culture took the dress and went with it. I believe Jen is the reason why people fall in love with it. She was the ideal actress at that time, with the proper amount of enthusiasm and the capacity to embrace her youth, in my opinion. If someone else had played that part, it would have just been a cute film. The costume designer is unsure of why DeSanto and Garner did not keep the dress after the movie. Costume parts are frequently stored in warehouses where they are reused, she says people. But nevertheless, this clothing seemed to disappear in the process. Over the past few years, Garner has expressed her regret that she didn't hang on to the dress when filming was over. She even went so far as to say that she was even more disappointed that she didn't keep it when she spotted her outfit on a background actress on Sex and the City. Still, DeSanto isn't sure that was their outfit. She says, "I have a theory about that," to People. Our headquarters were in Los Angeles. To begin with, there weren't many of those Versace outfits. I believe someone found the dress in a New York consignment store, for Sex and the City, as it was a very limited edition. It wasn't Jen's dress, in my opinion. Her dress ended up in a warehouse, and I'm afraid it ended up in a landfill. Who is aware of its location? She states that she believes the dress would have been located by now if it was still in existence, as collectors would have most likely located it. Regretfully, nobody appears to be aware of its location. Not even Versace has been able to retrieve the outfit. Nonetheless, the designer house remade the legendary item for Ariana Grande, who donned it during a 2021 episode of The Voice. Even as the contemporary Jenna Rink, Garner contacted Grande to compliment her on how beautiful she appeared. She said to People at the time, "It's impossible to even tell you how warm and fuzzy it makes me to see that Jenna Rink still has a life." Regarding the life the dress took on over time, DeSanto laughs, "The dress doesn't even know how popular it became. It's just gone." Not just the Versace gown, but all of the outfits from 13, going on 30 are still beloved by DeSanto 20 years later. She claims that after collaborating with a set decorator, she furnished Jenna's 30-year-old wardrobe with borrowed Fendi purses, which included all of the up-to-the-minute baguette bags, which she particularly cherished. When the movie came out in 2004, it was also the height of fashion for designers like Marc Jacobs, Miu Miu, Nanette Lepore, and others, designers that Jenna, the magazine editor, would have loved to wear. According to DeSanto, her team's partnership with those major players in the fashion business was a fantastic match to help Jenna's wardrobe be balanced and completed with high-end pieces that would fit in well with her as she returned to being the Jenna she knew in her younger years. Get the best of People, from captivating human interest stories to juicy celebrity news, by subscribing to their free daily newsletter. Don't miss a story. But Garner isn't the only one in the movie. Working with Judy Greer and Mark Ruffalo, who both had excellent fashion sense, is another pleasure for DeSanto. Aside from being an amazing comedy actor, Greer would often ask, "Oh, do I get to wear my bitch outfit today?" DeSanto describes Greer's character, who was the complete antithesis of Garner's, as, and she'd make names for all of her clothes, "It was really cute." DeSanto says that while Ruffalo's Maddie, who grows up with Jenna, then apart from her, and then back to her, also experiences a transitional phase with his outfits. His wedding dress has the most interesting backstory. Warning, there is a happy ending at the end when Jenna and Maddie get married. According to DeSanto, Garner wasn't entirely enamored with the bridal gown when the sequence was res hot after it had already been filmed. The original dress was chosen for a reason, because that scene was them bouncing on trampolines, she explains. The tulle was flying in the air, because they wanted a lot of it. However, when we res hot it, they altered that. Jen said, I was never a big fan of that dress, when I questioned if it was cool for her to wear it. With only a short window of time to locate Garner a new wedding gown for the reshoot, she used her connections to secure the Angel Sanchez gown for her before it was too late. Ruffalo then felt excluded, though. Mark said, hold on a second. She is given a new outfit. Get a new tux, please? I got him a new tux, so I went to Dolce & Gabbana, she continues. DeSanto is still in disbelief that the film has endured for 20 years, but she credits the ensemble and the plot for its enduring power. I think the message of the movie is a really strong, clear message to people about being yourself, believing in yourself and doing things that feel comfortable and being who you are and all that kind of stuff, she continues. It also features a ton of incredibly interesting clothing that has withstand the test of time and will undoubtedly be recreated for at least another 20 years.